Now, joining me from our London studio to discuss this is Arise business correspondent Laurie Laird. Now, Laurie, great to have you this hour. Yeah, Laurie, it appears that holiday sales in the UK were fairly poor. Can you tell us more on that?
We're only working with anecdotal evidence at the moment, Jane, but all the major retailers that tend to brief the investors, brief the market on a regular basis, are saying that footfall, the number of people through the doors over the holiday season, and including Boxing Day yesterday, which is a big shopping day here in the UK, retailers are saying that footfall was well below what they have seen in previous years. Now, one of the things that has become difficult is measuring online sales and how much retail trade has moved online. The way that this is measured is still becoming a little bit, statisticians are still working on this. They're working how to adjust seasonality when they report these numbers. So it could be that we're not measuring these things all that well. But retailers are giving us a picture of a very, very gloomy holiday season.
All right, so what does this mean for the UK economy?
That's the question, isn't it? Now, retail sales are just under 6% of the UK economy, but consumer spending in general, so things beyond retail sales, things like spending in restaurants or when people pay their bills, that's about 2/3 of the UK economy. So if retail sales are looking quite weak, we might be able to draw a conclusion that consumers are feeling less optimistic. And if consumers pull in their horns, that 2/3 of the UK economy is looking quite weak. Consumer spending has held up reasonably well over the past year or so, where things like business investment, corporate sentiment has really not. Business investment has contracted for 3 straight quarters. Consumer spending has been reasonably robust over the past year or so. Now, if that consumer spending, that strength in consumer spending starts to ebb a little bit, we could be looking at a market downturn in the UK economy.
All right, Laurie, it's been quite a while since we spoke about Brexit. What's the latest on that front?
Well, we have had a bit of a Brexit truce over the Christmas period. Theresa May, the Prime Minister, the UK Prime Minister, has sort of put Brexit to one side for the holiday season. Debate on her version of Brexit that she negotiated with the European Union begins on the week beginning the 7th of January. A vote will come the following week, sometime in the week beginning the 14th of January. Now, lots of the media here is starting to say that maybe Theresa May have found sufficient support for her Brexit plan to get it through Parliament. Too early to say yet, but the media that is favorable toward Theresa May and the government is saying that, gosh, maybe she can get this thing through.
All right, then. Thank you so much, Laurie Laird, Arise business correspondent, for your time.
Thinking of